I have to get one more person to kill and 2 more chests, and then I get this done.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the chain throw always. Sometimes when I do use the chain throw, like when I want to hit someone else, but then it goes to someone else. And
Yeah, I mean,
go
at that point it doesn't bother me that much because I mean they're still gonna kill me, so
it
it's
still
still
kills someone. Hey, better
exactly.
than what it was. So.
Yep. What really bothers me is I'll go for the chain throw and then it'll just go up to the side.
Oh yeah. And
I
the
mean,
overpower attack where you run in and like sometimes when you do it, it doesn't even go to the guy, it just runs out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
It's like, what
Yep,
are
the
you
chain throw does
doing?
that too sometimes. Like, why? What purpose? Like, your target's way to the left. Why are you going way to the right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do you even
It's
fight,
like,
bro?
sometimes when I'm like with a partner like I or someone and I do it in front of them, they like move me. It's like, get
Yep.
out of my way. Like, what are you doing?
You want us to
Get
live,
out of
don't you?
my
Yeah.
Do you play multiplayer games or?
Not much. Like I said, I play Dissidia sometimes, but mostly well, because a lot of it seems to me like a lot of the multiplayers are all shooting games, and I don't really like shooting games that much.
Yeah.
That's not really how I roll.
Would you get Dead by Daylight?
I actually considered it. It's in the PS Store. It's the PS Plus
Yeah, it's free.
for this month. So I don't know.
Cause I'm gonna get it
Oh, really?
today.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
download it.
Yeah, my buddy at work was talking about it.
It's like Friday the 13th but just with more characters.
Yeah,
A
I'm
lot
not
of
really
characters
into
that I
the...
want to play as, of course, I have to get it from the PlayStation Store and buy them. You know.
Yep. Master Diver trophy unlocked.
They're like Freddy Krueger on there. And
Jason, I think, is on there. Michael Myers is on there.
they should do something where like that is buying them for certain things, not everything, for certain things. Wait, where am I? Oh yeah, I'm going here.
Hello
Forgot
again,
where I
City
was
Locked
going for
Out.
a second.
As you can see, we are still going.
You could actually go in the cave where you are right now in present day with the girl. You can actually find that cave in the
In the
game.
past? In the Animus? That's cool.
Yeah.
City Locked Out, I'm glad you have the caffeine.
Thing is, I wonder why Bayek was not mentioned in the Brotherhood.
That's true. I mean, obviously he hadn't been thought of yet, but you think it would have at least been nice to have these alluded to or something like that. You know what I mean?
But her wife Aya was mentioned in Brotherhood. Like she was one of the people, but
I didn't catch that.
It's
been too long.
But somehow they don't mention Bayek. Like her wife did not say, "Oh, my husband was an assassin too, really important too."
But
she was dead,
cares.
so she can't really say anything. Like, can't really tell them that. And they did call themselves the Hidden Ones, so maybe like Bayek was like an actual hidden one that nobody knew.
Ooh, Dreamsteel. That's true, because if they... Here lies a statue of the great Hafre, the glorious, respected one, under the protection of Ra. Memphis and the great cities adore his face and make great offerings to his ka. One day as the sun was high...
Chain assassination, you better work this time, okay? I'm counting on you.
17. Watch me, son,
and
find your father.
Of course.
Did it fail?
Yes.
Him and my body left for ruins like a dying person in the desert that I rule defies me.
You did a great job, Chain Assassination. I asked you to not do it, and you do it.
You done picked up the Aaron. Well, that's what
What
happens.
else? Um, but yeah, that's what I think that means of the hidden one. But at the same time, maybe he wasn't mentioned because he did want revenge for his son and
Hmm.
like all of that. Sometimes assassins that have that anger don't really make it. Just like in Assassin's Unity, he wanted revenge, but he got kicked out of the Brotherhood because of revenge. So
Right.
he was breaking the rules.
Although this whole deal was revenge,
Hmm. But
and
yeah,
yet he's like the
but
favorite
in
son.
Unity, like he broke many rules when he wanted revenge. Like he broke
Did he?
many rules. Like yeah, he like I don't know, like he killed someone in the Brotherhood that was, they think like no, he was betraying the Brotherhood. Like they didn't listen to them. Like he was going to missions that he wasn't even told to, or like
Oh,
doing
really?
stuff because he didn't want to make the risk of them saying don't go after it. He wanted to do it. He wanted revenge. So like he just like screw them. Not gonna tell them anything. Just go to the mission and do it
Don't.
myself.
Huh.
Then he got kicked out of the Brotherhood and all that. So like
Oh, okay.
that's
Oh, is
his
this a map
fault.
of the stone circles? I wonder if that's what this is. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
There's 12. Oh wait,
9,
are you
10,
at
11,
the
12. I'm
Phoenix
inside this.
whatever? The
Yeah, I'm inside
Phoenix?
the Sphinx.
Yeah, there's like those things that are going up that are like blackish are the stone circles. Those are all of them. It's kind of hard to tell where they are because it's not really like a
Yeah.
description of them. Like it's not
Well,
really that
because
great of a map.
it's a bad
So
map,
like
it is.
yeah,
But there are 12 of them scattered throughout the map, so that's why. And they do
it's
look
hard to
like, yeah.
it's hard to tell where they are.
But
It's
there's
pretty
a
hard.
question mark by the back that I can't access. It's like under the floor or something like that, which I don't understand.
I
I
don't know. Should I
force.
just go to the final mission or should I just I'm just gonna head to the final mission.
You won't.
Get this over with. Then I'll come back to this side
Wait,
mission later.
shouldn't you be in school or is school not started for you yet?
No, in 2 weeks it will.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't want to go to school.
Yeah, I know school sucks. But work sucks even more, trust me.
Uh,
Unless you do something you like. If you do something like your.
once I'm 15, then I'm gonna work with my mom.
Oh, what does she do?
Um, yeah, she makes pizzas.
Okay. Do you guys. Is it like a family owned
She
operated?
works at Domino's.
Oh, Domino's. Oh,
She's the
okay.
manager there,
Okay. That's.
and my dad works there too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna that age, but once I go, I don't know if I want to go to
Hunter.
college.
Oh, go to college. You're gonna thank yourself later for doing it, trust me. Yeah, Kitty, this is Hunter. He's
But
been hanging out with me.
I think I do because I want to make video games. Like
Yeah, I
that's
know,
what I
me
want
too.
to do.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your job?
Right now, I make plastic. I don't make video games. I make plastic, which is far less exciting and far more annoying. Trust me, if I could make video games, I would do it.
Yep.
But, well, let me ask you this. Are you good with math?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then you
I
can
know
do...
you need. I know you need to do good with math. I know
Yeah,
that.
because if you... Well, I mean, if you... Well, it depends. I mean, if you're gonna... It depends on what aspect. Because if you're gonna be doing, like, programming, then you need the math.
Okay, well that is what I'm gonna be doing, programming. So.
Cause, well, and that's the thing though, because like if you're gonna do animation, programming, you're gonna want it. If you do like the motion capture, it's more acting,
Okay.
which is I'd like to do more of the motion capture because I can't do math. I suck at math. Like I don't if I had my way, like if math was a person, I'd assassinate them. Like straight up requiescat in pace. You're dead.
I wish they do in some schools. I think they do. I don't know. like for a way of a sport, video gaming, like that you can actually, there's actually tournaments
Like
in the school where you
esports.
play video games. And
Yeah, I know.
yeah, in a way.
Like
I don't know if
that's one thing.
schools. I don't know if some schools do that, but
Yeah, well
I feel
that's the
like
thing. Like playing video games is a kind of a big deal in some circles. And
yeah.
like my parents was adamantly not letting me play that much, and so like now these got these big people who make buco dollars playing video games. I can't be because I didn't do it when it first started.
Like people are saying that Fortnite is bad because people are getting addicted, which is not the game's fault. It's more like the parents' fault. They're not like
It's no, it's the
paying attention.
well no, it's still those with the personality though. That's a part of the problem. Is like people like me. I have an addictive personality. It's what it is. Like it's not the game's fault. It's that you are addictive, or it's not the game's fault that causes people to go on massive rampages and killing people. They've been doing that for hundreds of thousands of years. And no, Kitty, I will not leave math alone. Kitty can.
But at some times, it is the parents' fault in a way. Like if you let your 5-year-old play GTA,
yeah,
5,
oh sure,
then
yeah,
what
yeah.
the hell? I
What
swear
are
to
you
God,
doing
like
with
I
your
don't
life?
even, like I
Why
still
is-
don't even have GTA. My parents won't even let me play it still.
No, you're too
and
young
there's
for GTA.
5-year-olds, and there's 5-year-olds that play it, and their parents are like, okay, like what? Do you even know what your kid's playing, or are you just like you do know and you just don't even care? Like,
Yeah, what the hell kind of parent are you right now?
Like a 5-year-old should not be playing that game. Like that is bad for their brain.
Yeah.
It's just not good for them.
No.
They should not be knowing that stuff at that age.
Yeah, that's
All those
entirely.
cuss words and everything.
Yep. Or God of War is another good one. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I think like well the thing is like God of War. It actually there is some relevance because the mythology and stuff. So they've got some redeeming factors, but you don't need that much blood and gore. I don't know if you've played it or not, but it
Yeah,
is really
I have
blood.
the new one. I played the new one. It's really fun.
Yeah, everyone
I
loves it.
still have it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like that's entirely too much blood. Like I get it, you're going for the gore and monsters or what have you, but I don't like it. It's excessive to me.
Well, yeah. Well, like if a parent's gonna let them play a game, at least like look at the game and like
Right?
see what it's about, than just letting them play it and not even know anything about it. Just like, oh, here you go. Just
Childhood
enjoy.
development. Okay.
Well, yeah, my dad won't let me play Mafia 3 or GTA.
You're too young for that. Don't play that. Besides, you have better games to play.
He said I can get Red Dead Redemption. That's the closest you're gonna ever get to GTA.
I mean, it's kind of GTA for the West, though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Where the hell
But
is
it
this
doesn't have
entrance?
but it doesn't have that as much cussing in the first in actual GTA.
That's good.
And I like the Western.
Western is cool. There's a game
I did
called.
not know the first Red Dead Redemption had multiplayer. I did not even
did it?
know that.
I never played it.
Yeah, I was like, did they have multiplayer? My dad was like, maybe, and he looked it up, and there was, and I was like, I never knew that.
He's in 8th grade. That's why we're talking about this. Like, that's why I'm saying that he's. Might be odd to ask, but shrugs. It's whatever. But yeah, as considering the fact that he's in 8th grade, my opinion is he's too young for something like GTA. Kitty plucked out, she's asking questions, so I'm answering.
I'm not even that really a big fan of GTA.
Yeah, it's alright, I mean, it's not great.
My question is, what is the point of all the cussing in that game? Like,
right? Like, it's unnecessary.
Yeah, for real.
That's my deal, it's just unnecessary.
Like, just too much.
Yep.
But yeah, I know there's strip clubs, which is not necessary too, at all. Not necessary.
What's not necessary?
Strip clubs.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, why? What's the point?
I know there's strip clubs in Watch Dogs too, but they're not as like as GTA, where you can actually get like a lap dance or something like that.
Oh, you got
Watch Dogs 2, that doesn't need it too.
Kitty, why are you playing GTA in middle school? Get out of here.
I do like Watch Dogs 2 a lot because I like how you can hack and go around and just...
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's from what I could tell, it was overplayed. Like they I guess the PR or whatever, they like upped the hype really much, like a lot, and then it didn't live up to the hype, so people got disappointed. That's my understanding.
Yeah, I don't really play that. I don't really play it anymore.
Yeah.
It got boring.
Yep. Alright, I'm about to look up how to get to this damn question mark, because this is driving me nuts. Oh, did you get, Alright, so there's a question mark underneath the Sphinx. You know what I'm talking about? How do I get to it?
Like, is it the gold one, or is it the...
Yeah, the golden one.
Oh, you can't get that until you get all the stone circles and get the... Then you can go into the thing. That's like... That's where you get the,
That's where the armor's
futuristic outfit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
where the armor's
So that's the special armor of this game then.
Yeah, you can't go in there until you get all the stone circles.
Alright. Yeah, because it was like for Ezio, it was the keys, the assassin keys, and then he got the black robes. I remember that. That might be my favorite. That might be my favorite armor of all time.
I'm pretty excited for Resident Evil 2 Remastered. They're gonna remaster the whole thing. Like, the graphics are gonna be like, the graphics are gonna look amazing. Like this kind of graphics for Assassin's Creed, but like, like the graphics. You know how in Resident Evil 2 the graphics were like, you know, okay.
Yeah.
The graphics are gonna look like up to date, like at this date. So it's gonna look...
The thing about Lara Croft that was boobs and guns. Let's be real here. Kitty's saying that she was playing Tomb Raider back in high school or back in middle school. I'm like, yeah, but she's got guns and she's hot, so she can pretty much get away with a lot just on that factor alone.
Resident Evil 7 was good. I played that. That was good.
I think it was Resident Evil. There was one that a lot of people didn't like. I want to say it was 5. I'm guessing. I don't know for sure.
The Resident Evil 7 one was the first person.
Oh, was that? It was 7? Yeah, because it was one that people like just were not having, no matter what. In Giza, 3 pyramids stand tall. From the top of the smaller one, you can see quite a lot, even 2 mushroom rocks.
I like how they changed it where with first person. And like, actually, it's a little bit more. I don't know.
Alright, I'm not going through there. They tried something different.
Yeah, it was good. Just I don't know. I didn't see it because I don't know. I mean, I'm used to seeing Resident Evil as a third person and all that. But still, it was a good game. I liked it. I'm trying to say like I'm trying to think of how it was more. It was more based on horror than actually like zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I don't really do horror. Kitty doesn't either. It's not my style.
I like horror games.
I'm more action adventure.
I like that too. I like if they added in both, like horror and action adventure, which that is.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this bar. I hate this boss because it can go invisible and it's hard to see minions, and sometimes you can't even hit them. You have to shoot them with the bow.
Sure.
There you go, I killed him. Okay.
What would you say is your favorite boss so far for Origin?
for Assassin's Creed Origins
Yeah.
so far?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the humongous snake. The
Oh, in
big-
the inside the on Ra's barge.
Yeah.
That was a cool battle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy didn't do as much as like an actual small snake. Somehow you face a big snake and it doesn't even do as much as an actual
Yep.
normal
Well,
snake.
the thing with that battle is more. Oh, cutscene. Three unparalleled riches, as you can see.
You have to move around in that battle.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself in that battle,
Mhm.
because otherwise you'll fall in the duat and then you die.
Mhm.
So
But yeah,
you're
like
kind of fighting terrain as much as you are anything else.
what's it called? But like what was it called? How do I always forget this? Discovery Tour, the
Yeah.
one that teaches you about Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? Oh, God, I forgot. What was I gonna say about that?
Squirrel.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I
It'll
was
come
gonna
back to
say
you.
something.
It will.
Aha! That is my palace! Up ahead!
Okay, there we go. I killed him. One more person. The cool thing is I like how you can play as Aya.
Oh, that is cool. Aya's a badass.
Searching for me. I was around in a cell for days. Next, where's the ring?
Okay, calm down. Rashidi has it.
You left Rashidi with the ring?
This is my brother. Gonna help us find the ring.
You
Okay,
do realize
next
that
mission.
that ring needs to go to Mount Doom, right?
I've got time.
Oh, wait a minute,
Why?
wrong ring.
It's always on your side. Isn't it?
Do you want to know how the symbol for the assassins were made?
Power ring. Yes.
I'm sure it's a story thing, so I'll wait for it.
It's worth millions of drachmas.
I already
Damn
saw
it.
how they got the finger.
If you gave it to
What?
her.
We should check for our other
I thought you wouldn't know it was in the story.
bandits.
Well, I'm assuming it's in the story.
It is. It's like it's on the last mission of the game. It tells you.
Okay. That sounds awesome.
I
Yeah,
want to
'cause-
say it's so bad.
If you try and tell me, I'm cutting you off.
I have to get him out of that bandit camp.
I won't.
Good. Good lad.
I don't like it when people spoil the
Spoils. Yeah, I
game
don't
for
do
me.
spoilers.
So
Yeah.
like I want to, but I know that it's not cool, so I'm not gonna
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
don't be that guy. Otherwise, I'd slap
Why
you in the
is-
face with a meat truck.
With the truck.
I don't. It was the first thing that came into my head. I don't know why.
A meat truck.
A meat
I'd
truck.
slap you with a meat truck. Wouldn't that run me over? Not slap me?
No, I'm gonna pick it up like a baseball bat.
Oh, okay. So you're the Hulk now. Okay.
Kitty lucked out. She said then when I'm done slapping you with a meat truck, she's gonna slap you with a wet noodle.
I'm gonna be dead, so I'm probably not gonna remember that. I'm gonna be dead before you do that.
That's alright.
So he's just
We'll do it
gonna-
anyway.
he's-
Just know that
Yeah,
after.
you're just gonna slap my dead body? Just
Yes.
slap that dead body.
I slap dead bodies now. Slapping dead bodies.
And
is
then when I
cool.
go on my grave, you put a wet noodle in my grave to remind me
Yes.
in heaven what happened.
Yes. Yes. Just yes.
And then brings and then leaves the meat truck right next to my grave.
Yep. That's how we're gonna deliver the wet noodle, obviously, if you have a meat truck.
You're gonna put, maybe instead of one wet noodle, you might put like 10 or thousands of wet noodles in my grave.
Yes.
Instead of dirt, you put
Yes.
noodles
Bury you
as
in wet
covering
noodles.
me up. You put wet noodles to cover me up in
Yes.
dirt.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And then they're all in my mouth, and my dead body is just filled with
Yes.
wet noodles.
Yep.
Wet noodles. It could have just been dry noodles or something, but wet
Nope.
noodles.
Wet noodles.
Oh, that's so funny.
The best part is when she said what noodles, it was all in caps too.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was that important to say.
Yes, it
Wet
was that important.
noodles.
It required capital letters to do it.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, man.
Surprise!
Hey, hold on.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast.
Have fun. You killed my friend. Congratulations. I'm talking to you, kitty like out. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna... Nope, I'm not gonna climb that. It's not where I want to go. How do I get... How do I even? I don't care what you have to say, I can kick your ass anytime I want. Where is the int... Oh, there it is. Get down.
Rashidi,
Huh? You know my name?
I'm here to get you out.
Wait a minute.
Catch me if you can.
Out of town, worm.
I've got all the time in the world. Shut your face. Alright. Every time I comment, someone comes up and starts talking to me and I have to take out my earphones. Why is my work on fire this morning? You know, because it's work. This is how the job do.
This ring you have found is certainly sought after.
You know about the ring?
Oba and
Everyone
Neptis
knows
might
about
be
the
in
ring.
trouble. I think you would all be
Sauron
better
won't
off
shut up
with
about
this
it.
ring.
We could.
Oh, wait a minute.
We have
Still
the
wrong
ring.
ring.
Wait,
Still the wrong
no, you
ring.
don't have it.
Turo punched me straight in the face and took off to the Hemon Tombs to trade it.
Who is Turo?
Hey, brother.
Ah, of course. I will go make sure he is all right. Go back to your brothers. You'll be safer with them.
Hardly.
I wonder what tale Turo will tell me.
Come forth, Quay. That was weird. Katie looked out. I might have to start calling you firefighter from now on, since it seems every time you go to work, everything's already ablaze by the time you get there. Like California wildfire blaze. Not to be confused with Blaze the Cat. Oh yeah, I should probably get breakfast too. Oh. Don't know why even. Where am I going? There I am. Okay. I probably should take a break soon though. Apparently I've been on for 4 hours. Oh!
I can't stop thinking about it. Wet noodles. I can't
Wet
stop
noodles.
thinking about it. It was actually that important
Yes.
where it got stuck in my head. It was that important.
It is that important. It's a wet noodle. It's always important.
Bandits caught up.
Oh shoot! When I was at that age, I got that was a threat. Like our teacher's threat is if we did something like act out of turn or something like that, then we got strung up. The threat was we would get strung up by our toes and slapped with a wet noodle. Yeah, true story. Wait, then I get to work and there's problems we neglected to mention 2 days ago. Why are they waiting 2 days ago to fix problems? Ugh.
And what?
Oh, my kitty lucked out. Apparently their work her work doesn't fix the problem until 2 days later. Because reasons.
Because reason.
Because reasons.
More like, one reason is, there's no reasons because we're lazy.
Essentially, yeah, basically. Alright, Key like that, what are you confused on? Oh. Oh, they don't tell you for 2 days. Why do they... Okay, so now they don't fix a problem, they just don't tell her there is a problem. That's what it is.
So they think it's okay, and then...
Surprise!
Oh, wait, it's a problem.
Yep.
Was one of the problems of wet noodle?
Yes. I don't know. I assume. Kitty liked out. Do we have problems with wet noodle at this point? Or has that been taken care of?
What, was it from Noodle Company? You go there, rob Noodle Company, and just, instead of asking for money, you go, give me all your wet noodles.
Yes.
I want your wet noodles.
Your money's no good to me. I need your noodles.
Oh man. So.
Usually I tell them I'll beat them with a wet noodle. Yep.
and then you're like, you know, if you don't give me the wet noodle, I will slap you with my own wet noodle.
Yep. It's only being upgraded, but uh-oh, she must be having a really bad day so far. She said we're in the process. She says we're in the process of going from wet noodle to tire iron.
Oh god.
I didn't realize it was that bad. Apparently it is that bad.
Man, that is bad.
That is bad.
I like playing Fortnite, but it got boring with Battle Royale. I like Save the World, the story.
That's cool. Wait, there's a campaign?
Yeah, Save the World. It's a campaign.
Oh, cool.
It's a co-op. It's a co-op campaign.
Neat.
With your friends and all that.
Or randos if you don't have any friends.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Saying if you don't have friends, you play with randos.
I do play Sims 4.
Yeah?
The thing that I did with Sims 4, I recreated my whole life. Like, I made me, my mom, my dad,
Oh, cool.
my sister.
Nice.
The ring over, Neptune.
My
Wait, you're gonna
sister's
tell
really
me-
annoying.
Time to
Ouch. That's harsh.
Oh, slapping me with a wet noodle. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Well, we haven't officially
I
reached tire
wonder-
iron yet, so we're still good.
I wonder what she would say if she was actually not nice instead of noodle.
No, if she wasn't feeling nice, it wouldn't be a tire iron. It'd be a tire iron on fire.
Oh god.
That is her being mean.
Dear god. Man.
At least that'd be my guess at this point. She hasn't actually confirmed one way or the other. No, she says the tire and iron is nice. Oh boy. Is it, so Kitty, tell me this, is it the, and you're being nice because child. Oh, she's restraining herself because you're underage. That's what this is. Yeah, I was gonna say that is, yeah.
I already know what most cuss words are, so like, you know.
That's not an excuse.
But what would she say if I was not underage exactly?
If you were of age, she would be talking about shoving things places.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh.
She's saying she would get her Spanish nature would get her creative. Which makes yeah, no, she can get savage when she gets if you piss her off enough, her Spanish comes out, and it's mildly terrifying. Like, we were hanging out with friends when it happened, and she starts going Spanish. She starts slapping him and yelling at him in Spanish. I'm like, okay, we need to go. We need to get you out of here because someone's gonna die.
Found it. You not hear me?
This mess is their fault. Give it to
I'm not good at speaking Spanish. Like, I know I learned it in school, but I'm terrible at it.
and Giza.
There's like I only know hola, uno, dos, all that. I don't know that much.
Ooh, cutscene. Wow, when I said I was joking about the Ring of Power, I was joking.
What game do I want?
Bring a ring before they do.
I tried learning Spanish in school. It kicked my ass.
Yeah, I try, but it's hard for me.
I had to learn, but she also says though that learning Spanish through the school system is bad. Like it doesn't work.
No, that's probably why.
Yeah, because
Never give up.
I tried learning Spanish. I got approved by my teacher to use a cheat sheet on the final, my Spanish final, and I still got like a 73 or something like that with the cheat sheet.
What
Of course.
what shows do you watch or whatever? What do you watch?
Mostly Arrowverse. I watch Rick and
Okay.
Morty. Do you watch Arrowverse?
No, I watch Green Arrow, Flash.
Yeah, Arrowverse, Flash. Yeah, that's Arrow. DC. That's Arrowverse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then yeah, so you watch that. Have you seen the trailer? Oh, I haven't seen the trailer yet. Have you seen
The
it?
new season.
Yeah, for the new season.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
Is it good?
it looks really good. They said it's gonna be the final season
For what? Flash or Arrow?
for Arrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's good. Because
Because then once it ends, they said they're gonna add a new show called Batgirl. They're making
Batwoman.
Batgirl. Oh, Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
They're
Same
adding-
thing.
no, it's different because Cassandra Cain is no. I want to say it's Cassandra Cain is Batwoman. Batgirl is Barbara Gordon. So depending on what circle you are in, that could be, and depending on, how in the wrong. If you tell that to the wrong people, you're gonna get your face smacked in.
Oh.
Kitty lucked out has given up on trying to keep up with the conversation. That's okay. You can just smile and nod for now. It's fine.
But yeah, I have all the seasons of Flash on disc.
Oh, nice.
I'm more of a Flash fan than an Arrow.
Yeah, I can see Arrow is. Yeah, Flash is definitely catching up.
Oh, the new season for Flash is gonna be so cool. He gets his Flash ring.
I know. They did the same. They waited for season 4 till Oliver actually got labeled as Green Arrow too, so that makes sense. But I've been waiting for that ring for a while. Not gonna lie. Oh, she hasn't kept up
The
with
thing-
Arrowverse. Okay, yeah, that's fair. But yeah, the thing is I don't usually watch much else TV besides Arrowverse. Like I watch Rick and Morty, and everything else really I just don't watch that much of unless it's like old and I can just binge.
Like Flash, the first season, the enemy, like the bad guy was Reverse Flash. It was so obvious who it was. It was like, oh, I don't know who it was. I already know who it is. Dr. Wells.
Yep.
Obviously.
I don't like.
Like,
I kind
that's-
of don't like that they took away his intelligence. Like, on the one hand, it makes like it's an interesting plot point, but it kind of like that was his thing,
The second season was like hard. It was like,
That was Zoom, right?
yeah, Zoom. It was like,
Yeah, that was
ooh,
hard.
it's-
Mm-hmm.
And then third season, everybody was like, it's Barry, and I was like, yeah, I think it's Barry. And then
It's-
people were like,
who else?
no, it's someone else. And then and then it's Barry. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, we were all right, yeah. But it's not actually Barry. It's actually,
Yeah, it's the Remnant.
yeah, it's a remnant, not like actually him. So
Mhm.
like you're sort of right and sort of not, you know.
It's
But
yeah.
still, it's still kind of Barry Allen. So yeah, well, let's go. And then the
Well,
fourth season, they actually did not make it a speedster. Thank God.
right?
Whew, all 3 seasons were speedsters.
Well, and that's why it's like it's because the new villain is the guy that nullifies Meta, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, that's a problem because now that Harry doesn't have his intelligence, we're kind of screwed because Barry's speed is basically worthless. Like it doesn't activate nearby. So
I wonder what they're gonna do. I know Reverse Flash is gonna be in season 5. They're gonna bring him back, and he's gonna have a new suit.
Did you see the Crisis on Earth X?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's gonna be. I think that's part of it. Part of the new suit. I think he's gonna go back to his old face.
I think that was cool about Flash. What was it? I liked how what episode's my favorite? I think my favorite episode.
Shut up, Meg. Okay, you like that was calling us nerds.
I'm trying to think. I think just the reveal of his avatar was just like the best part of it. That was just like.
Oh, the Savitar reveal.
Yeah, that was. You know, Avatar should have just kept his mouth shut.
Right.
He told Dr. Wells from Earth, whatever, says you're a coward, and then boom, not a coward anymore. He was, yeah, you should have kept your mouth shut. If you didn't say that, maybe that would have happened.
Yep.
Screwed it all up for you.
Yep. Good job, fool.
Great job.
Yep.
You just played yourself. Great job. Played yourself with a wet noodle. How do you feel?
Wet, probably.
Sandstorm coming.
Don't tell me there's a sandstorm coming. We just got over the sandstorm.
And the Flash versus Arrow episode was pretty cool too.
That was good. Yeah, I've got a friend of mine was like, oh, everyone in the Justice League wouldn't be able to touch Flash because he would just. I'm glad you're amused by our conversation. What can I say except you're welcome? But they're trying to say that the Flash would just win because no one can keep up with him because of his super speed. I'm like, you don't understand. Batman's contingencies have contingencies. He would have thought of something by now. Some way, like, yeah, he couldn't do it physically. He couldn't keep up with him, but the thing is,
Batman can stop Superman. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like,
what do you think? Like Flash, what do you think? He's not gonna get beaten by Flash. Like, come on. If you can beat Superman, then
like there was an animated DC film for Justice League called Justice League Doom. And if you like Justice League or DC or comic books and movies in general, go watch it. Because it explains why Batman is a badass. If you needed anything else. Any other reason.
okay.
But like he's the thought process is he's worried about the Justice League going rogue. And so he's trying to come up with plans to, contingencies if any of them go evil. And I won't say anything more. I'll just leave it at that. Because I don't want to spoil. I really enjoy it because not only for that, but the original cast came back. Or most of them. From the Justice League cartoon. All of the old voices have returned. Which is great because I love their performance.
Then Flash, like, I like how going back in time and then comes back and it's all messed up.
Yeah, that's why, and that's one thing I'm not really convinced that, because apparently his daughter says she gets stuck in time, and I'm like, no, there's no way, because Barry did it without any training or any experience, and he just did it. So, if you're his daughter, it shouldn't be that much, you shouldn't have that hard of a time with it.
And like, Reverse Flash got stuck in time because like his powers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But she has her powers perfectly fine. Like, what's going on?
Yep. True story. What? Speaking of time, what time is it? Oh wow, it's 8:30. Already, it's already 8:30. Doesn't feel that like it's so late. Doesn't feel that late. Ooh, I'm running out of question marks. What are you watching? Ooh,
The
Sobek.
package.
Oh. That's who the third trial was. It was against Sobek. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take him on. No, thank
It's
you.
a funny movie.
Oh, okay.
Well, it looks like a funny movie, so.
Oh, okay. Alright, I
Is it
got
a
some.
comedy? Yeah, it's comedies.
Oh, alright. Glowing question mark. I want you. Oh, I've got stuff down here.